Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the false 9 role in Football Manager, and let's get started with an overview of the role. The false 9 is a striker role that can be played as a lone striker, part of a duo, or even a 3-striker system. He will drop into the midfield, looking to create chances for his teammates and forcing defenders to make difficult decisions. And using attributes like dribbling and flair, he can also create chances for himself. But even with all that, he is still a striker and will attack the box to get on the end of passes. This is such a unique role because he has playmaking DNA, but he's played in a position that's usually associated with scoring goals. And his movement into the midfield can cause issues for center backs. Do they mark him and leave space in behind, or do they play back and give the false 9 room to operate? In this highlight, the false 9 is sitting in the attacking midfield. When he gets the pass, the center back closes him down. The inside forward takes advantage of the space for the goal. He's technically a striker, meaning he needs the ability to score goals, but he's also a playmaker, which means he'll create chances for his teammates. In the next section, we're going to go over the false 9 and compare it to another striker role that drops into the midfield. A false 9 has a lot of things in common with a deep lying forward. They both drop to receive passes. They both bring their teammates into play. They both can attack the penalty box. But the difference between the two is the false 9's playmaking DNA that I was just talking about. A false 9 will hold up the ball and then use technical attributes to create a scoring chance. A deep lying forward will also hold the ball up, but likes to use their physical attributes to make plays. Let's look at a couple of player examples. This is Taishi Hara, a deep lying forward I had used in a save with Kyoto in the J-League. He's 6'3" and 185 pounds. And he can use that size, along with his first touch and strength, to be a physical presence for defenders to deal with. Here's a highlight, and this is my deep lying forward. He's about to receive a pass and be closed down by this defender and this defender. This role needs a player who can hold up play under physical pressure to find his teammates for the goal. And this is my false 9, Gabriel Silva, from Santa Clara in the 2nd Division of Portugal. He's got dribbling, technique, and acceleration to create scoring chances. Here's the false 9. He's about to receive a pass and is going to be closed down by this defender. But unlike the deep lying forward, he wants to use his first touch and dribbling to create the scoring chance. In Football Manager, there are a lot of roles that are very similar, like the false 9 and deep lying forward, but often it's one or two key elements that make them different. And next, we're going to look at the false 9 and a tactic to see how he works with other player roles. Again, this is Santa Clara, and I'm using the false 9 as part of a 2-striker system. I use the poacher because he has a singular focus on scoring, which means the false 9 can have more freedom. As we work the ball into the attacking midfield area, my poacher is going to make a run on goal. It's going to drag in this defender, which keeps space for the false 9. And in the tactic, the wingers stay wide, ensuring that he has plenty of space to work in the midfield. As we break on the counter, the wingers are on the flanks and the poacher is keeping the center backs busy. This means the false 9 is in acres of space in the midfield. The defense collapses and it goes back out wide for a scoring chance. But it's the Segunda Volante that I want to highlight in this tactic. So let's do a highlight breakdown on how the Segunda Volante's late runs can work with the false 9. My defender has the ball and passes it to the winger. The false 9 is sitting in the pocket of the defense. When he gets the ball, he's going to dribble towards the penalty box and my poacher is making the run with him. But pay attention to the Segunda Volante, who is also making that run behind the poacher. When the false 9 stops, the poacher has pinned the defender near the goal line. This has left space for that late arriving run from the segundo volante. As we watch the highlight again in full speed, pay attention to the poacher and segundo volante and how they are making very similar runs just from different areas of the field. We went over a double striker tactic in this video, but there are a number of different options you can try with this role. The most famous is probably the 4-3-3, where the false 9 is a single striker in the middle. When using this role as a single striker, the main thing you want to keep in mind is to make sure you have attack runners around him, taking advantage of that space the false 9 creates. The inside forward on attack is an excellent role at doing this. We looked at the highlight in the beginning, but as the false 9 drops, the inside forward takes that space. If you want to use the false 9 in a formation with an attacking midfielder like a 4-2-3-1, you have to be more aware about the player roles around him. So an advanced playmaker on support and a false 9 will occupy the same space in the build-up, so you may have some issues in spacing. But a role like a shadow striker would make a great combination. The shadow striker will push up as the false 9 drops deep. Those are just a few examples on how to use a false 9 and then how it plays out in a match. As always, experimentation is the best way to get a handle on how these roles interact, especially in your own tactic. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.